Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the mobs you can vote for during Minecraft Live 2022. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.20 news in the future. And so over the past few days, the 3 mobs you'll be able to vote on during Minecraft Live have been revealed. They are, as we already mentioned before, the Sniffer, the Rascal and the Tough Golem. And so in this video we'll be going over the videos that were uploaded, but also the articles that were written, and a whole lot of tweets by the developers that actually clarify some of the features of these mobs. And so to get started, we'll just take a look at the videos that were uploaded to the official Minecraft YouTube channel about these 3 specific mobs. So starting with the Sniffer, we first see that the Sniffer lays eggs underwater and you have to pick it up from there. And so apparently the Sniffer was an extinct mob, but has now come back into the game if you vote for it. So the Sniffer is an ancient mob apparently, which ancient cities, ancient mob, maybe. And so apparently the Sniffer loves plants, and so can sniff the ground near other plants and find seeds of new ancient plants. So it sniffs and then digs his head into the ground and pops up with some seeds. And so we can also see a larger version of the Sniffer in the video as well. And so apparently we'll get new plants as well if we vote for the Sniffers. Not only do we get the mob, the Sniffer, we also get some new plants, like for example the flowers we have in the game currently. And so the description here reads, meet the Sniffer, an ancient creature that was once part of the overworld's ecosystem. Now you can bring back the extinct if you can find its egg. Hatch new mobs, breed them and figure out how to make the extinct thrive once more. These are decorative plants that only the Sniffer can help you grow. So this means that these plants will be somewhat rare as opposed to most of the regular flowers in the game. And they are decorative plants only, so just an extra block in the game, or an item I suppose. Alright, and now let's move on to the second mob, the Rascal. The title of this video is The Mystery in the Mines, and we see a Rascal hiding behind a minecart in its chest. It's not a hostile mob, it's just a mischievous mob is what they say. It lives on the ground and loves to play hide and seek with you. And so once you found it, it will give you an item here, an enchanted pickaxe. And this is only if you find it 3 times in a row. And so that is the Rascal. It also has a backpack on its back. And so will give you an item if you find it 3 times in a game of hide and seek in the mines. The description here reads, meet the Rascal, a mischievous mob that loves to play hide and seek. The Rascal lurks in underground mines, waiting to be found. If you spot the Rascal 3 times, it'll reward you with a prize. So keep your eyes open. Alright, and then the final mob that you can vote on is the Tough Golem. The title of this video is The Case of the Missing Statues. And so in the video we can see multiple of these Tough Golems. Some of them have an item attached to them like a hat, and one of them there comes alive. So it picks up the nearest item, in this case the Ender Pearl, and then starts walking around with it. And so these are the Tough Golem statues that can come alive and display items. So basically a moving item frame. And so that is pretty much it here for the Tough Golem. The description of this video reads, meet the Tough Golem, a statue with a twist, it comes alive. When the Tough Golem awakens, it will walk around, pick up and hold any item it comes across. Don't worry, it will return to the same spot that you've placed it when it turns back into a statue. It may be a work of art, but you are the designer. So this actually sounds quite interesting that it is both a statue and a mob at the same time. I'm not quite sure how that will work. Of course, there is blocks in Minecraft like TNT that turn from a block into an entity, but how would that work if you turn it back into a block? It's all still early days, so we don't quite know yet. And of course, we'll only see one of these 3 mobs in the game in the end. But let's now take a look at the articles on these mobs to see if there's any more information there. So for the Sniffer, the article reads, let me introduce you to the Sniffer, one of the 3 mobs you can vote on during this year's mob vote. What once was lost is now found in this extinct mob. Revive the species and help it thrive once more. All you have to do is search chests in underwater ruins for Sniffer eggs, bring them to the surface and help the Sniffer hatch. These gentle giants are known for their horticultural skills. They are the only ones who can find the long lost ancient seeds that you can grow into new unique plants. So this sounds actually quite a lot more interesting than with the video, because we can see that you have to find those eggs in the underwater ruins and help the Sniffer breed. They also call them giants, which means that they might be quite large mobs, which we also saw in the video as well with the large Sniffer. And also I find it quite interesting because of course we have seeds in the way where we can grow wheat, for example. but none of the flowers in the game actually have seeds, so this would be a new feature here as well. For the Rascal, we see this mysterious mob can be found in the mines, where it loves to play hide and seek. It's playful and helpful, giving you hints as you search for it. Oh, and it's generous too. Find it 3 times, it'll reward you with a special prize that will help your mining. To find the Rascal, dig deep below ground. You don't have to go as far as the deep dark, just below Y is 0. It may be mischievous, but won't lead you straight into a warden's den. And so there's some new information here as well. So it mentions that it will give you hints when playing hide and seek. I'm not sure how that will work. And furthermore, we can see that these mobs will be able to spawn just below Y0, but not inside of the deep dark. And then as for the Tough Golem, it says here, this mob is a statue that moves. In a statue state, the Tough Golem can hold and display any item you give it. When it wakes up from its statuesque slumber, it will stroll around at random and pick up whatever dropped item it comes across if it's not holding one already. So the Tough Golem will be a mob that you build, like the snow and iron golems, but unlike them, they're completely passive. If you include a wool block in its construction, it will wear a matching cloak. Such a stylish statue. So this is something we didn't get from the video at all. So just like with iron golems and snow golems, you can build these golems using blocks and add a different type of wool block depending on what kind of cloak you want the Tough Golem to wear. So this is similar to, for example, the llama, which you can also give different types of carpet to make it look different. And so that's possible with all the 16 different colors of wool. And so apparently this will be possible with the Tough Golem as well if we get that mob in the game. And so before we go into the developer tweets about these mobs, there's also another thing that was mentioned in an article about Minecraft Live 2022, which I think is actually quite interesting. So they mention here, this year we're going to do things a little bit differently during Minecraft Live 2022, coming October 15. So in the past, we've revealed the bigger part of our upcoming updates during the show, but this year we want to stay true to Minecraft's mysterious nature and not let all the cats and ocelots out of the bag. The team are still going to show off what they're working on, but only the things that are ready to take the stage and shine beneath the spotlight. And so what this means is that we won't get the full 1.20 update during Minecraft Live, but we only will get the features that they've already worked on for a longer period of time. And so this might sound like a bad thing, but I actually think it's quite a good thing, because first of all, the features they're going to show are actually going to get into the game in 1.20, which, yeah, we've had some problems with that during last year's Minecraft Live. And second of all, it is going to be way more exciting to see new snapshots drop with stuff that we haven't seen before. I don't like it when they reveal everything all at once, because then many of the things will just go under the radar and people will only focus on the most impressive idea. Well, if we get them stage by stage during the snapshots, we can get excited every single time we see a new feature in the game. But alright, that's it for Minecraft Live 2022. Let's just move on to the tweets about these mobs. So first of all, we have a tweet by Ulraf saying, this is your yearly reminder that the mobs that don't win the mob vote will go into our ideas library. And so they won't be gone forever. However, going into the ideas library means that they might be added in the future, but they're not promised to be added in the future. Basically, if they're a good fit for some future update, we might pick them up again, but you are forfeiting your right to bug us about them. So this just means that if one of the mobs wins, the other two could get added into the game in the future, but only if they have an update where it fits in. So basically, for the foreseeable future, we'll only see the mob that wins in the game, but the other ones are not completely ruled out to be added in the future. Then we have a tweet about the Rascal by Chi. I wonder what the Rascal will do when they don't notice the player has found them. What will their behavior be? Will they hum a song, do an interesting ambient animation or something else? And so basically they just want your feedback on what these mobs should do, because of course they haven't fleshed them out completely, because 2 of them will not even be added into the game anytime soon. So you can leave your suggestions there as well. I'll leave all the links to the tweets, articles and videos in the description down below. Then we have a tweet by Jens. So this is about the Rascal once again. So the pickaxe you see in the video is only one example of the things the Rascal will give to you. The exact details will be figured out as part of the implementation process. Until then, we're happy to hear your suggestions. And Ulraf mentions here, remember that the videos focus on expressing an idea and the vision for the mobs. They're not fully realized just yet. The winner will be explored with your feedback to make an awesome addition to Minecraft. So this is similar to what happened with the glow squid. They didn't really have a vision for it just yet when they made the video, but later on they added stuff like the glow insect, the glow item frames and all these extra features that weren't mentioned during the video just yet. So they can still change it, and it's mainly based on you guys' suggestions. Then we have a confirmation by Jasper about the Sniffer. So in the video on the Sniffer, we saw a small Sniffer and a big Sniffer. And so this big Sniffer is the adult version of the baby Sniffer. The egg hatch Sniffer is the baby version. And so we know that there's gonna be a baby variant of the Sniffer if we get that mob into the game. But we haven't seen any baby versions of the Rascal or Tough Golem, so apparently those will just be a single mob. And so those were the main interesting tweets I could find about the mobs you can vote on during the mob vote for Minecraft Live 2022. And so I think we have some great mobs to choose between this year during the mob vote. And so you can start voting 24 hours before the Minecraft Live stream starts. And you can vote in the Minecraft launcher, the Minecraft Park Edition server, or on the Minecraft.net website. And so I won't be mentioning what mob I'll be voting on just to keep things fair. I want you guys to vote based on which mob you like the best. I will reveal what mob I voted on afterwards in the video I'll make on the Minecraft Live 2022 event. But let me know which mob you'll be voting on in the comments down below. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.20 videos in the future. I want to thank my tier 3 member, the Smikkelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. But there we go, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope to see you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye!